Currently Tuesday, December 2nd. Hope everyone had a good holiday weekend with Thanksgiving last week. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the ocean conditions from Cape Hatteras down to the Florida Keys and in the Bahamas using sea surface temperature and ocean color imagery showing the conditions that occurred over the past weekend. Overall, we continue to observe the creation of the larger Gulf Stream eddy formations developing along the Charleston Ridge area, as shown here. One of these eddy formations moving to the northeast. These occasionally form and get stronger with the occasional large eddy formation that moves north-northeast from the Jacksonville area. As you can see here, one of these eddy formations currently moving northeast off of Jacksonville and Savannah. So as this eddy formation moves northwards, that water starts to pull offshore, causing some of the blue-green water to get pulled out into the middle of the ledge there. As you can see here in this ocean color imagery, one of the former eddy formations that have already moved northeast, just sitting there off of Savannah, shown there, with the Gulf Stream eddy formation off of Jacksonville with somewhat blended blue water pretty far inshore, shown here. Pretty good chances for inshore wahoo fishing and the likes, with some kingfish fishing off of the Charleston area. Occasionally, these eddies pull some filaments of bluer water inshore, such as this one right here off of the Georgetown Hole area and a little bit southwest of there. Looking further south, we have observed relatively stable conditions along the western side of the Gulf Stream with a consistent stream of smaller eddy formations moving northwards from the Miami area. You can see some of these eddy formations right there. Again, in our ocean color imagery, pulling a little bit of warmer water somewhat inshore of the ledge off of the Cape Canaveral area. Occasionally, these eddies will be pushed offshore as cooler, greener water continues to move southwards and interacts with the Cape Canaveral area, pulling back southeast. And you can see that greener water inshore and then get pulled back northwards as these eddies pull northwards as well. With that in mind, we also continue to observe relatively unstable conditions off the Florida Keys near the Florida Gyre as the loop current enters the Florida Straits to become the Gulf Stream. This has resulted in a series of unstable eddy formations moving eastward from the Marquesas towards Biscayne Bay area before stabilizing a little bit more and moving northwards off the east coast of Florida. These eddy formations kind of look triangular in shape as there's a little bit of shear on the offshore edges of them as they move eastward off the Florida Keys. In the Bahamas, we also continue to observe relatively unstable conditions along the eastern side of the Gulf Stream, where warmer, bluer water pushes westward to the north of Abaco, shown here, caused by a large counterclockwise center of rotation off of Eleuthera. This is pulling some of that bluer water just north of Abaco before moving offshore of the Walker's Key area to the northeast as these larger clockwise rotating eddy formations get generated northwest of Walker's Key. Remember, these ocean conditions are always changing, so be sure to head to ROFFS.com or call our office at 321-723-5759 to order updated analyses for each of these areas. Have a good week.